A lot of people wananiuliza what are some of the jobs that somebody can do in United States or trade skills. I mean, jobs that does not require really you to go through the university systems. And there are so many of them. The question always is been, unaanzia wapi, unatrainia wapi, na certifications gani ndio unapata. Now, let me use an example one, welding. Welding is one of the most high-paying jobs if you are a very skilled welder. Unalewa. So let us assume you are a very young man who is enthusiastic or who is passionate about welding. You can begin to go to any welding school. You don't have to go to the university in that. You go to any welding school, develop your skills, do a lot of welding work, get professional certifications. Jaribu kuangalia in different places where you can get professional certifications. And one of the easiest ways that you can do is look for jobs online across the world. And sana you can even begin from Middle East, Arab, the welding jobs. Once you get those jobs, go get more skills. Go get more skills. Refine your skills. Get more experience. And from there, now you can transfer that skills because you will be able to network with so many people. This is the value now of networking. You can network with those people to look for jobs in Europe, United States, Canada. Those are the typical countries. And to give you a good example, watu wenye nafanyanga pipeline welding, pipeline welding, sana wakichenganga pipelines, wanatumianga steel pipes, and there is pipeline welding. It is one of the most paying jobs if you're a professional and skilled welder. You can make over $100,000 a year. Another one is underwater welding. Unajua kuna vitu mingi sana yenye inakuanga kwa mamaji, meli, nini, too many things. You can be an underwater welder and make over $150,000 a year. It is a dangerous job, but it is very well paying. So, if you are somebody who is enthusiastic and passionate about specific technical skills, these are some of the areas that you can begin, do your research, quite passionate, and then learn about it. If you become a carpentry, it is very, very, very good paying. I have a friend of mine who is a carpenter here. He cannot find enough carpenters. I'm about skilled carpenters. I'm talking about people who really have the skills to do carpentry. Another job that it is very easy for many people that you can easily actually work your way up is being a mechanic. Do you know how much a mechanic can make in dollars? Let me tell you. A mechanic makes over $60, $70, $80, $90 an hour, depending on your skills, depending on the particular skill set yenye unafanya. So sisi tunaonanga hapa nyumbani kuna makatabila mingi sana iko hapa hivi. Have you been curious makatabila inafunguliwa na kutengenezwa namna gani? There is so much machinery that will be needed to develop Africa in future, or even to develop locally hapa nyumbani. But who are the mechanics of those things? Tafuta a school yenye inaoffer mechanical skills. In fact, kuna colleges hapa hivi, like there is a college in Wyoming that specializes in diesel engine peke yake. You need to be passionate as a young person about something. You have to identify, you can sit down and identify this is the route. You don't have necessarily to go to university. I'm just giving you a perspective. I'm not saying you should not go to the university, but I'm giving you a perspective that you need to identify a specific skill set, research about it, because the information is really in your fingertips nowadays with this technology in tunatumia. Do your specific research and know where you can begin. The most important part is certification kwa hizi skills. Watu wengi wananiuliza kama kuna majobs ya kuchunga ili wanatanga to be maids in America. Some of those even jobs require by the way skills, like to become a certified nurse assistant, yani kusaidia tu watu kwa nursing home ama hospitali. They always require some specific certification. Those certifications are not offered in Kenya. They are some of the easiest, but you can get it within 2 months, 3 months hapa hivi. But those are typical that are not offered here. I'm talking about challenging skills that not so many people can do about it. And my last point on this is this. Not too many people are willing to be patient to learn some specific skill. Not too many people. Unaona mtu anafanya, ajiona pesa inakuja, anawacha anaenda kufanya vitu zingine. There are so many things. There is a guy Mwenye ongea hata Kiingereza. There is a post of a video that I did about an irrigation system, a modern irrigation system. There is another state I was reading here, Alabama. There is one guy anajua kufix those irrigation systems tu peke yake. That is his job. Ako na kazi from January to January. You know why? Because he's specialized in a skill set. One specific skill set. So this is what I'm asking you. If you want to succeed, identify a specific skill set you want to do. Focus on that one. There are so many things. If you are not good at computers, focus on something else and do that over and over and over. Learn, and especially, and the most important part is identify ile inaitwa career path. Career path ni ile penye unaanzia ukipanda tu pole pole. You can become a welder in specific area. You can become a mason in specific part. You can become a carpenter specializing in one area, and keep doing it until you get your skills to a certain level that you can get a job outside. Plus, always fanya research about the certifications, because so many jobs, even the IT skills jobs, let me tell you something. Even IT skills jobs, majority of them, by the way, do not require you to have a degree. Do you know that you don't require a degree to be a pilot in America? There are so many. So it is a question of when do you sit down, when do you identify a particular or specific skill, start learning it, and learn it pole pole na upande tu pole pole. A lot of things nowadays is involved in technology. So even computers in itself, you don't really have to have a degree in computers to learn what computer can function or what can do. Look at skills kama ya solar technology installations. How many people are very serious experts? Very few. So my advice to so many young men, while there is a lot of confusion on now which industry is good or where do I go, just sit down, compose yourself, say this is my passion, this is what I want to do, this is the particular trade skill. Tunaitanga trade skills, those are TVETs, and you can begin from a TVET, but always be very focused in looking at what is required internationally in that specific area. Sawa. And you will go far. If you are still a very young guy who just graduated from high school and you are in your 20s, my advice is this. Please, challenge yourself to learn specific skill and keep going. Masomo itakuja baadaye. Find something that can earn you a living and live a better life. And there are so many of those skills that, it can help you and help your family.